When I first learned to cook, the steak was my ultimate challenge. Over the years, I've perfected my technique, and now I'm here to share it with you. I am Kanan Badalov, and welcome to my food blog, where cooking becomes an adventure. Out here in the middle of this vast field, with the open swamp stretching behind me, I can't help but feel connected to nature. It's just me, my thoughts, and the promise of a great meal. They say the best inspiration comes from solitude, and if this backdrop doesn't inspire a perfect steak, I don't know what will. Well, shall we head back to the kitchen, or are we camping out here tonight? I mean, as much as I love the outdoors, the steak might not cook itself in the swamp. Psst, just a quick reminder. If you want more of these adventures, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Seriously, your taste buds will thank you. Oh, and hit that bell icon. You don't want to miss out. Alright, I'm done. Enjoy the video. Whenever I cook, I always make sure I have a freshly brewed pot of tea ready. It's my little ritual. Nothing beats a warm cup of tea during those short breaks in the kitchen. Speaking of rituals, do you know what pairs perfectly with tea? A juicy steak. No, I'm not saying you should dip it in, but think about it. One sip of tea, one bite of that perfectly seared meat. Perfection. Now, let's get back to this masterpiece of a steak. To complete this feast, I'll be grilling some veggies. For the aubergines, I'll char them to perfection, then turn them into a smoky, creamy spread for some crusty grilled bread. Honestly, talking about it is torture when I don't have it in front of me. But wait, there's more. How about some juicy grilled mushrooms and golden brown potatoes? Oh yes, we're doing it all. The steak will be the crown jewel of this feast, but the sides, they're the loyal knights making this meal a royal affair. The recipe for aubergine spread is my own twist, inspired by two culinary legends, Georgia's walnut-laden aubergine spread and the silky smooth baba ganoush of the Middle East. By blending the essence of both, I've created something truly special, rich, flavorful, and entirely unique. Eggplant holds a special place in Middle Eastern cuisine, celebrated for its versatility and its ability to absorb flavors beautifully. In Azerbaijan, it's no less cherished, whether it's in rich stews, as a grilled delicacy, or turned into spreads like this one. It's a staple that brings warmth and authenticity to our tables. With garlic, I'm building on that tradition, adding a bold kick to our creamy aubergines. Instead of tahini, I'm using kefir, a tangy and light alternative that adds creaminess while tying all the ingredients together. It's an unusual twist, but trust me, the result is magic. Once the kefir melds with the aubergines and cooks for a few minutes, the flavors blend into a harmony of smoky, tangy, and savory notes. It's unconventional, but that's the beauty of cooking. To finish, I'm adding dill and purple basil. Dill will bring a fresh, slightly grassy flavor with a hint of anise and lemon, while purple basil adds a peppery sweetness with subtle herbal notes. Let's have a taste and see what your chef has conjured up here. Wow, absolutely incredible. Aubergines are easily my favorite vegetable. Their creamy texture and nutty undertones make them irresistible. And in this dish, they've truly shone. Finally, it's tea time. Isn't the anticipation of tea often more satisfying than the tea itself? I think it's the same with everything. The process, the wait, and the build-up make the final result so much sweeter. The journey makes you savor the destination. Don't you agree? This place is my little escape. Around noon, I love sitting here with a warm cup of freshly brewed black tea, gazing at the horizon. Between the fields and the faint outlines of factories, there's a calmness that lets me pause and forget everything for a while. For the side, I'll keep it simple yet perfect. Roasted potatoes and mushrooms. These humble ingredients won't steal the spotlight from the steak, but they'll provide a rich, earthy backdrop to enhance its flavors. Did you know potatoes were once called earth apples in many European languages? And mushrooms? They've been prized since ancient Rome for their umami magic. Sometimes simplicity is sophistication. I'll add a pat of butter to the mushrooms for that luscious, creamy texture. Nothing beats a mushroom that melts in your mouth. Some butternut squash, sweet, nutty, and vibrant. Roasting brings out its caramel-like undertones, which will balance the savory depth of the steak. And we're done roasting. Just the right amount of char to make them irresistible. A quick roast, but enough to unleash their full flavor potential. Even the veggies look like they're dressed for a gala dinner. Confession time. I'm one of those impatient cooks who can't resist tasting as I go. The mushrooms are fresh off the grill, still steaming hot, and ouch, too hot, but so worth it. It's like stealing a little preview of the feast ahead. Now, let's grill some baguette slices. Golden, crispy, and perfect for scooping up all the spreads and juices from the steak. You might have been wondering this whole time, where are the steaks? I know. You came for the sizzling, juicy steaks, and I've been teasing you with veggies. But trust me, I saved the best for last. Friends, it's time for the grand reveal. Brace yourself, this is no ordinary steak. The sizzling fat, the glistening juices, and the smoky crust are heartbreakingly mouthwatering. Take a deep breath and soak in the inspiration. This is the moment you've been waiting for, where you can almost taste the perfection just by looking at it.
Done, guys.
And there it is, the ultimate steak, cooked to perfection. The knife glides through the tender flesh, releasing the rich aroma of grilled fat and meaty juices. It's a sensory symphony, the crackle of the crust, the melt-in-your-mouth texture, and the lingering smokiness. Let's dive in. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. This is just the beginning of our culinary journey together, and there's so much more fun ahead. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me, Kanan Badalov, on this adventure. It's always a joy to share my passion with you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep cooking, and remember, the best meals are made with love. See you soon!
Guys, thank you for watching. If you like, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Assalamu alaikum.